Hey everyone. Saw Bitcoin going crazy, so I thought I'd toss this thing on for like 20 minutes. Hey Pickles, what's up, dude? I'm not on long today, but I figured I would jump on and yeah, just take a look at Bitcoin. Oopsies. In a moon, maybe. Trade gold? Yeah, I trade gold. Glad you turned notifications on. Yep. I wasn't supposed to stream today. It was like a last minute thing. Morning, Nazim. So this is a level we had marked from yesterday, right? 29,383. This is where we had our trade marked from yesterday. So we put this on the chart. We didn't refine it too much. We kind of figured if it's breaking down, it's going to go after this level. And yeah, it's hit its level, and let's see what it's doing. Virgin Galactic is popping now too. Morning Magi. Magical. Interesting, clever way to spell it. Your shorts are green as F today, thanks to you. Thanks, man. Well, hopefully your shorts are like popping off and you did big leverage, massive amounts of money, and you're just like flying, gonna go buy a new car. I hope you're like crazy invested in that short, man. And I'm glad it my chart helped you out. Where can you get on Patreon? Patreon is like this. So you just type the command that's in the chat there. Exclamation mark patron. CCL, do I dare look at other stocks right now? Well, the problem if I look at other stocks is that I'm only here for like 20-30 minutes just to kind of advise you guys on these trades, because if people were watching yesterday, we haven't touched our chart since yesterday morning. We talked about Bitcoin's move and people might be in positions right now. So yeah, I just thought it was a good idea to kind of come on and who's spamming? Jesus, dude, chill out. You got banned on Discord because you broke the rules. You don't like it? Don't break the rules, man. They're posted on the Discord server. Your portfolio is up 25% over it? Dude, that's awesome. Same message as last guy. Yeah, somebody's mad I banned them on Discord. They broke the rules. 2 rules, actually. Ethics and conduct and advertising. Warning, Adeji. Yeah, so the problem is if we start looking at other charts, then yeah, we're going to be here for too long. So we're just watching Bitcoin. Having a good day? Nice, dude. Topped out and lost 21 cents. Feels bad, man. So let's go back and talk about the level that we said yesterday. So remember when we were talking about this yesterday? Hey Charlie, what's up, dude? And we said it kind of has to hold this 510 area. Well, that couldn't have been more true. So rewind back to this moment, and this was just the way the chart is, right? Like rewind back to this moment, and it really has to hold this level. So it did in the moment, and that's fine. So it held its level in the moment. Move forward in the day. Gets back down to its level once again, right? So yeah, its level gets tested again. It loses its level rate. It hasn't lost it yet, actually. Lost it right there, loses its level, and then it just dumps down to your next level, right? So that's where we get this trade from, and this just happened. So I'm not sure exactly if this is going to go up or not, but anyways, if you took the trade, you'd be up pretty chill amount right now, that's for sure. And liquidation wouldn't have been reached even if you did 100x, so that's good. Even though it's close, that's really close for liquidation. I wouldn't be 100xing this unless I refine the level a bit more, and you know, I'm marking these levels as kind of pretty strong areas, right? Like if I was going to take this trade, I would have went and refined it more. I would have went down in the range and refined it more. So yeah, on stream, I just kind of marked the level quickly, and you know, not to sit there for 10 minutes blank or 5. Well, it wouldn't take me 10 minutes. It would take me like 2 minutes, but yeah. Like a sweet short on the failure of that level. That's awesome, Lewis. And then your target should simply be here. So if you did take a short, you know, when this level is lost here, even if you were here, you know, that's 6%. That's like what, 15 grand on 100x. That's insane. That's so crazy. 15 grand. And I'm not sure if this is going to hold. We'll see if it's going to try to stabilize or not. But anyways, the point is target was hit. So that's why I came on stream to you know, to just make sure that people, if you guys are in shorts, like, you know, this level could hold here. And if you're in big leverage shorts, yeah, you're going to be, depending on your situation, but like if you're trading like me, you're going to be up 15 grand. You know, you kind of want to exit your short if this continues to hold like 535. If this continues to hold like 535, you pretty much want to exit your short. Yeah, I would say 535. You could even go after like 480. If it holds 480, you want to exit your short. So like if you're up 10 or 12 grand or whatever you're up, or maybe if it's only just $300 or $400, it's all still pure profit money in the bank. So this is just something to watch for, because this can stabilize the move, right? Not necessarily it's going to, but it can definitely stabilize the move. We said this yesterday. We're going to be looking to test down some more critical levels here. Like you've got this ladder that you're testing right now, which is where our levels come from. So you've got this ladder that you're testing right now. If this stuff breaks, you're going to be in a much lower range, down at like 27, 26K, possibly even all the way down into the 24, 25 range, right? So right now you're trying to see if this move is still going up or not over time. And it really has to off of this. And there's not really any other time that, like there's no other real level. There's no other real level here that's important right now. Right now, if Bitcoin is going to continue to move up, that's it. So this is where we're at right now. Just finished the beginner's course and now you're watching the advanced one. Your content helps me learn your content, your cotton candy. Your content helps me learn a lot about trading. Thank you for your quality videos. So I got to be honest, I'm not ashamed of the beginners and advanced course, but the quality of content I'm putting out now really makes me want to crank out a new beginners and advanced course. So I am going to be remastering them into less than 10-minute videos, because I think there's a lot of information there. Like I watched them so many times, it's not even funny. I think there's a lot of information there I can compress down really well and put into 10-minute videos, so that you don't have to sit there for 30 minutes to an hour to watch to get the same information. I'm much cleaner of a teacher, cleaner in terms of like my execution of teaching. I'm a much better teacher now after doing this for years, and I can deliver the same message in a shorter period of time. So I'm glad you're getting the best value you can out of beginners and advanced, and they're great courses. It's not that they're great courses, just for my own personal standards. I want to I want to re-record them. Just missed a long, unfortunately. Are there traders out there that only long? Yeah, they're called investors. But no, there are traders that only long. I like to call them investors. Yo, what's up, man? What's up, Crypto Monster? Anyone reading this, do a bit of research on the previous streams and see how Cotton Candy marks full numbers like 10, 50, 100 using top candle peaks. And what? You have to back test to figure out what candle formations work. I don't use round numbers, dude. What? What are you on about, dude? That may be why he banned me. He did no advertising. What are you on about? You got banned because you're etiquette. That's so far from the truth, man. I feel bad that you joined a $25 tier, broke the rules after being a member for a week, and then you got banned. Like, move on, man. I wouldn't skip the advanced MVM. What I would do is I would get through it as quick as I could. I would get through it as quick as I could, and then what I would do is what I would do is I wouldn't go for a second watch. I think it's good to do a second watch, but keep in mind, I'm going to be re-recording them in the near future. So get through it, go to Future of Trading. Watch advance for sure at 1.575x speed. I've heard people do that a lot. That's pretty cool. I think that's smart too. Thanks for wasting everyone's time, Clown. Yeah, just someone's upset that they got banned in Discord. Trying to practice after viewing each video. Yeah, you could do that. And there's like a level of etiquette you should have. Like if you're in my Discord server and if you're asking if you can message, like this guy's in my Discord server. Okay, I'll tell you guys a story. He's in Discord. Okay. He joins the $25 tier, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There for a week, doesn't participate in chat at all, says all of two things to everybody, messages me asking if he can promote some kind of content, which is bannable, by the way. That in itself is bannable. And then it's just bad etiquette. So not only was an etiquette rule broken, but you also broke the advertising rule. Even asking me is bannable. If you can advertise to other members, it says in the rules, you cannot do that. So why ask? So not only were you banned for bad etiquette, but you would have been banned regardless, even if your etiquette wasn't bad. So it's just kind of like common sense stuff. You want to go advertise, go do it on your own server. Don't use my server and a $25 sign up fee to advertise some pollution that nobody cares about. Talking about trading to round numbers to the 100, to the 50, to the 10. I don't even know what you're on about, dude. Do you think I get my trades down to the cent by rounding to numbers like 50 and 100? It doesn't work like that, man. Go spew your pollution somewhere else. That's why you got banned. There's a $25 fee to join the Discord per month. Devontae, it's on Patreon. CCL popping now, 10 minutes later. I want to look, but I'm not here for long. I'm here for like maybe another 10 minutes, and that's it. There's rules on the Discord server, Zephyr, when people join. It's very straightforward and simple. Don't advertise, have good manners, just very common stuff. If you message me asking if you can message my other members advertising something, you're going to get banned. It's just etiquette. Even Nightbot's clipping you now, man. Yeah, just take the ban as it is, reevaluate, and cool off. Dude, you paid $25 to get into the tier. You broke the rules. Get over it. Go somewhere else if you don't like the way I do things. It's my community. I'll treat it the way I want. Plain and simple. I don't know what grid trading is. You miss swinging the ban hammer? Yeah. I'll make you a mod in this chat, Pickles. Buffing to get on you, yep. So what are we doing? We're gonna watch Bitcoin for a few minutes here. Yeah, we're only on for you. Okay, you know what we can do? We can go check out this CCL. We'll go check out CCL. Carnival Corp, is that what I'm looking at? CCL? Well, if it popped, then that's what I'm looking at. You did spam my content on other people's channels. That's okay. I will allow that. I just won't allow you spamming other content on my channels. Those other people, they can make their own rules, but those are my rules. See, I like my Discord. The Discord used to be like 5,000 members back when I just let everybody in. Discord used to be, yeah, like 5,000 members. I've chopped it down to like 110 members. I like a small, razor sharp, serious community where people are there for careers and are there to learn. Like I had 5,000 people on my Discord a year ago, and I completely kicked everybody out. I was like, hey, it just turned into spam central. Like it's just, I would rather charge people $25 to join the Discord. I would rather charge them a monthly fee than have like some crazy big server. I had a crazy big server. I closed that down. That's complete pollution, toxic cancer, and there wasn't a lot of that on my server because we kept it clean. Like I had really good mods, and Pickles was one of the mods, and my name was another one of the mods, and it was a great, pretty clean. It was pretty decent, but it's just like there's so many people who were there not to be serious. Like my content and my community is there. Like people join my stuff and look for me specifically because they want to learn how to do technical analysis. So I gear it towards that. I make it small and intimate, and that way I know everybody and what they're doing. I know exactly. There was 2K messages an hour in Discord back in the day. Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was too much. And it's like, you know what? Join the Discord if you're serious about day trading, if you're serious about starting a career. I'm a beginner at trading. Is it too late me to watch every video of yours in the basic course? No, man, just get through it as fast as you can. It's never too late. This career is going to be here forever. This career is not going anywhere. Day trading is not changing. It's not going anywhere. I will mod you. We have our first moderator, Pickles. He's a moderator in the chat. Let's go, dude. Shoot, I think I have to set this up here. I'll do this after the stream. Yeah, I'll do it after the stream. What's up, Pickles? Where have you been? You trade full-time? No, I create content full-time now. I don't have time to trade full-time. Yeah, I'll set that up for you after the stream, Pickles. CCL, what happened with CCL? Assumingly it just broke some local trend right here, right? Assumingly it broke a local trend. Set a smaller time frame accumulation cycle, so it broke that trend, right? And then just sets an accumulation cycle right here. Come on, right there, right? We got to go back to Bitcoin in a second, but this is fine. Right here, right? So yeah, CCL, okay. Just your kind of standard, holds its range back from here, right? Holds its range back here, holds that range right there, breaks your trend. Same thing we always look at, right? Just same thing. It's just knowing how to find them, right? The same thing we always look at. Holds its range, breaks trend. Now it's moving up. How much has it moved up? CCL. The CCL still looks like it's moving down, by the way. So just be careful. Just don't start jumping into this thing like it's going out of style. 100%. Nice, dude. BTC. Where did I screw up here? Kind of discussions happen in Discord. People post their trade setups. Both, man. It's not a signals channel. I got away from that real quick. People tried to turn it into a signals channel, and I shut that down. It's not a signals channel. It's definitely not that. It's for people who want to learn, right? People who are like, I do this to teach people. So there's a few different spectrums to that. It's people who want to learn. GME the new Bitcoin. It's people who want to learn. It's people who want to be involved in the community. Like there's many different reasons why you'd want to join Discord. It's just like, think of it like any community, right? If you enjoy what I do, you want to be a part of the community. You want to watch all the new videos. You want to do stuff like that. First and foremost, it's a community of very respectable people that are, we have everything from millionaires in the channel, multi-millionaires actually. We have everything from multi-millionaires in the channel to high school students who are just starting their careers. They're 16 years old or 17 years old or whatever. I'm not sure their age, but anyways, high school students, probably 18 plus. I don't see how they would get in the Discord unless they're 18 using, their own credit cards and stuff. But anyways, it's everything from people who are just starting a career all the way to people who have, 8-figure bank accounts, 10, 20, $30 million. People who want to not only learn about day trading and it as a career, people who want to have a community to go to, who are like-minded, people who want to follow what I do, right? Oh God, dude, move on. It's etiquette. If you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you, man. So yeah, wait, motion has a point. What point? I think I should put some hash. I think you should put some hashtags in your title, like Bitcoin crypto. Possibly. You are choosing your ideal client of fan. That is good. Yeah, I've been there for a while. Are you? What can you expect from the Discord tier? That stuff's all on Discord. You can do that. Calls. I don't do call outs. Discord would be a good next step. Nedge, you're around like-minded people in the Discord. So lots. I told you, I don't know what grid trading is. Probably garbage. Yeah, it would be a good next step, dude. You know, even if you just get your feet wet, it's $25 to join for a month. I mean, it's the cost of a hamburger or a pizza, like, you know. Wait for you. I'm waiting, man. I'll be here. I'll be here for a lifetime. Yeah, it would be good to just test it out for a month, right? See, you're going to be around a lot of like-minded people. It's what you make out of it, right? If you're not going to chat, if you're not going to do anything, if you don't like being a part of a community, then, you know, it might not be suitable for you. But if you like that idea, give it a try. Yeah, I can say with all certainty, like Discord was crazy. Our Discord was like blowing up. It was massive. And then it was just simple, like, there's too much pollution, too much garbage, just completely chop it down. Too many people who would just like join the channel and then spam garbage or like not participate or not communicate. It's like, okay, well, just, you know, or want signals or just, yeah, it was silly. Looks like grid trading is averaging into a position as the trade moves in your favor. No, that's terrible. That's horrible. Yeah, I don't like, it's not like an on-demand service cotton candy TA helpline, Nazim, but you're definitely welcome to ask, and whether I answer it or another member answers it. I do my best to get to all questions, but I'm also very busy recording and doing streams and stuff like that. So sometimes I can't answer every question, but I do my absolute best to get to every single question that I can. And if I don't, somebody else will. So it's pretty good. You able to voice chat? Yep, you can voice chat in there. Most people find me by recommendation, actually. So what are we thinking on Bitcoin today? SNT BTC? I'm not sure, man. I don't trade BTC pairs. Well, the thing is that what was going to be a 7-day ban is now a lifetime ban because he's spamming the YouTube chat. So that's, again, just poor etiquette, bad mindset, right? You've been watching every single one, making teaching this stuff simple. That's good. Wait for the remastered versions. Those are going to be pretty cool. There's a lot of BTC buys, 23 to 28K. Yeah, I wouldn't look at the order books too much, Devontae. They don't mean anything. I would not take a look at order books at all. Never use order books. Why spam? You guys can see why he got banned. This is not just like an unjustifiable ban. It's his personality, right? Like, again, what would have been a 7-day ban, suspension, has now turned into a lifetime ban. So he would have been invited back in 7 days had he just messaged me once on Patreon and asked what the deal was. But, well, you know, you live and you learn. I also would have refunded him his tier cost, but not now. So his $25 tier cost to join, it would have gotten refunded to him had he just politely asked me if he had a problem with my rules. No problem, just give you your money back. I don't really, doesn't matter to me. But yeah, not now. Most more people should know about you. The channel will grow. I think we're doing a good job so far. The channel is growing very steadily right now. I think the hardest milestone to reach in growing a YouTube channel, I don't want to say first starting out, because first starting out I think can be somewhat easy because you're kind of like this brand new kid on the block. You're like this, you know, people want to see what you're about, this and that. I think there's kind of a gray area lull point when you hit a few thousand subscribers. and you break into a metric that actually enables you to be advertised to different platforms. Like I think YouTube's metric is about 10,000 subscribers. I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but they have a couple different metrics in their analytics. And once you hit 10,000, then you breach into a different realm of subscribers. So, getting your first bit of, YouTube wants to promote new streamers, like, or new streamers, new YouTubers, because it makes them put more content on their platform. So they promote them, right? But then it's almost like, well, when you hit a few thousand subscribers, you completely fall off. And it's almost like a test to see if you can make it to like 10K subscribers or 50K subscribers or 25K or whatever their metrics are. Again, I'm not certain of this, but I think this is the way they do it. I'd have to do more research on it. Again, I'm just kind of guessing a little bit here, but I think that's how it works. But again, I'm not, don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. I just think based on other platforms and how other platforms work, YouTube would probably have something similar, but again, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think the hardest part is to break into a number where you're actually starting to get advertised in different platforms. Be crazy if I got to the 2021 YouTube Rewind. Oh, dude, that would be an amazing landmark. We're going to try our hardest. Yeah, Discord charges you on the first of every month, or sorry, not Discord, Patreon. And the way you get on Discord is through Patreon. So yes, you do indeed have to pay again on February 1st. So if you don't like that you have to pay again in a few days, just wait till February 1st, because that's a patron thing. I don't have any control over their billing cycles as a content creator. I have no control over what they do, right? It's just that's their pay date, and that's it. It's like no options. February 1st, March 1st, May 1st, April 1st. That's it. So just if you don't want to pay, wait a few days. If you want to throw me an extra few bucks and support, feel free to join now. Just be aware that you will get charged again on the 1st. I recorded an entire new video yesterday. I'm very happy about that. And I'm going to record another one today. We've got 5 minutes left. This channel will explode when it hits the algorithm. I am trying my absolute hardest to make this thing grow. I'm putting everything I have into this in 2021 to make it grow. When you hit notable subscriber counts like 100, 1,000, 5,000. Upload special when you hit 10K. Great idea, John. I'm going to do that. Absolutely fantastic idea. That means I got to crank this next video quick because we are creeping there fast. Like, it's fast. We went from getting like 2 to 3 subscribers a day earlier in the year to getting 10 subscribers a day. Now we're getting like 50. Last week we were getting like 25, 35, 40 subscribers a day. Now I'm getting almost 100 subscribers a day. So I'm probably only 6 days out from that. Maybe I'm not sure, but now I want to go run and join Discord. One day I will. Yeah, give it a try, guys. 25 bucks a month. Start on the 1st so you get the full month value. And if you don't like it after a week, just message me and I'll simply refund you. It's pretty chill. Like, I'm not a baron when it comes to things like that. Yeah, just simply, if you don't like it after a week and you really need the 25 bucks, just message me and that's something I do for brand new users. It's not something I'm going to do for people who have been there for, 6 months or whatever, and they ask for a refund. I'm going to say, well, no, that doesn't work like that. But, if you're there for 2 or 3 days and you're like, yeah, this just really isn't for me. I'm a new user. I just don't really like it, or I'm not comfortable with it, or whatever the reason. I'm not sure what the reason would be. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty chill. What does 10x or 100x mean? That's interesting because you know what? I've been getting that question asked to me a lot lately. So 10x or 100x is what's called leverage trading or futures trading. So there's different forms. You have 1x is spot. So if you were to just trade Bitcoin to US dollars without using any leverage at all, so you're just taking $10 of your own money, you want to trade into Bitcoin, you make $10, that's called 1x because it's 1 times your money, 1 times the risk. So 1% is 1%. 100x on the extreme would mean that 1% is 100%, or 2x would mean that 1% is 2%, right? So it scales the way that you're trading. So they call this margin trading on the smaller amounts. Like spot is 1x, which is just regular trading. Okay, so that's just spot trading. 1x is margin trading, like 1x, 2x, 3x, 4, 5x. Relatively low risk. You will lose money a little faster at the same rate that you could. 1% is 2%. A 1% loss would be a 2% loss. Okay, if you are on 100x, a 1% gain would be a 100% gain. So for example, if you took a long position here on 100x and you were in this trade, you would be up at the peak of this candle. Let's just call it 2%, right? Let's just round easy round numbers here. 100x would mean you're up 200%. So if you put $100 on this trade, it means you would have made $200 in profit. So you'd have a total position of $300. If you would have put $1,000 on this trade, you'd be up $2,000. If you would have put $2,500 on this trade, you'd be up $5,000. Equally, on the other side, the risk carries through. At 100x, you will get liquidated. It's less than 1% because there's a spread in the way the calculators work. So initially, you would think, oh, you would get liquidated and lose your full $100 at 1%. There's a different way the calculator works based on what funding rates and the way they do their breakdown, in and around, let's say, minus 65% or minus 60%, somewhere around there. At 100x leverage, you would lose that $100 and it would be gone to the system completely. So you would just lose it, the exchange takes it, and that's what the meaning of like 10x, 100x, 50x. It's called leverage trading or margin trading or spot trading when you're just trading at an equal balance. And it's borrowed funds. Like people in chat are saying it's borrowed funds. The visuals are nice. Live stream as well, man. All your own work. It's crazy. It's been a long, it's a lot of work that I put into this. Thank you so much for recognizing it. It's a ton. It's lights, it's composition, it's scheduling. It's, oh man, it's just never ending. I don't think people ever realize how much work it is. You know, doing your own lighting, buying cameras, doing video settings, transitions, audio engineering, video engineering. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like I probably make like $2 an hour on YouTube, the amount of hours I work versus what I make on YouTube. I make like $200 a year on YouTube. So it's like very, very tough, but it's very rewarding. And my whole 2021 is going to this. So this and Patreon. Margin versus future. Futures is high leverage. Like futures, you can go up to 100x or 125x. Margin is typically like 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. I believe margin still is classified under 10x. I think derivatives and futures starts at 25x. I think that's the way that the difference in terminology works. I think that's where the breakdown is. I was in university for 11 years, John. So I have like a double major in computer engineering, software engineering, and also in multimedia engineering. I have a few diplomas before that. So microcomputers, things like that. So I have like too much university, man. Spent a lifetime in university. I'm glad it's paying off now. Thanks, Cotton, everyone else. You're welcome, man. You're incredible. Let's go, Cotton, to the moon. 50K, 100K, 2021. I hope so, man. This seems to be a big question for many people. Yeah. Ever bring back the chart off? If we get big enough, yeah, I will. I will absolutely bring chart off if we get big enough. Back in the day, we used to do something called chart off, where I would take two people and they would both provide a chart with notes and this and that, and then we do like chart A versus chart B. And on live stream, we would do like, oh, this person hit their target, that person hit their target, and I'd analyze the charts and talk about them. It was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. Okay, 5 minutes is up. We got to go. So no more chat, pure Bitcoin talk. And actually, one more little piece of chat. Okay, yesterday, recorded a video, done and done. So it looks like we're having two future, the Trading Life series come out this week. Future of Trading coming out today. So I have that already scheduled. 9 a.m. it's releasing. So in roughly an hour and 20 minutes, there's another Future of Trading lesson coming out. I'm going to try and have one of the Trading Life videos out for tomorrow. And then I'm also, because I'm going to be editing all day long. And then I'm also going to try to record tonight and have another one come out Saturday. So yeah, a very, very busy week. But yeah, it's going to be a good week again. Market's crashing today. I'm not sure, man. Let's do a quick overview of Bitcoin. We are in the same spot we talked about yesterday. Really needing to see this ladder hold. So, you know, right now, this is defined from here. So you've got kind of a ladder point already starting, right? Like we can call this one L1, for example. So L1, ladder 1, this is the second ladder in the move. If this continues to hold this, it will verify that it's the third ladder in the move, right? So like this is the point of this is that you're still in accumulation because you're not technically breaking back your ladder. So you're still holding a form of accumulation, even though we have these earlier trends that we broke back last week. You know, we took our shorts up here or whatever. We have these trends we've broken. This is exactly what we talked about last week. You're going to break these trends, test these lower ranges. The real question now, even from last week, you rewind back to that point last week where we talked about this breaking its move. The real question now is, can it form and hold a ladder? Which means if the answer is yes, then it can go into a new accumulation cycle. It just, the longer it's trying to form accumulation, the longer it's going to take to break out, meaning the longer it's going to need to hold its move. So, if it had held accumulation up here, well, this is just common sense. Look how much quicker it gets to its trends to break. So it's not going to need to hold as long. But, if you're dragging out down here or down here, you could be dragging out this form of accumulation, all the way out to the end of February, or you might be just going into distribution and not even developing an accumulation ladder at all. So really, the whole point of this is that last week when we looked at this short here, we talked about, this kind of stabilized the move. And it needed to hold this first ladder, which it didn't, because if it's going to break this trend, it's breaking this ladder, which we already knew. So that happens. It happens very quick. Breaks a trend, breaks a ladder, hits our level. So that was perfect. Bang on, done. That's easy. Now you've got the first ladder that was created. You've got the second ladder. So ladder 2, you can call this. We know we need to stay above this. And if we can create an accumulation cycle. So we can create another cycle. That's not necessarily saying that's what we're doing is moving up. But what we know is true is it has to hold this. So you've got 2 levels. You've got one here and you've got one back here. Likely it's going to attempt to hold this one, which is why we have it marked. And you are going to take your long trade on there, or your short exit targets, or however you're deciding to trade this thing, you're going to take them there. Now it kind of has to hold this. If it can continue to hold this, then you're going to develop the third ladder on this. And you're hopefully creating a trend that can at least be an interior trend to this move that will allow you to break these other trends and maybe start a cycle back. But that doesn't mean if you break these trends, let's be very clear on something. That doesn't mean if ladder 3 here, if this holds, that doesn't mean if you go and break this trend and then this trend here, that you're automatically in an accumulation cycle. You still have the same objective levels up here that you still have to test and see what's happening. So just very simply, right now we broke trend. Everything is following what we've said 1-to-1. All we simply need to do is see if this ladder is going to hold and what that tells us for today, and just trade it appropriately. That's it. We just make our money on the day, and that's it. Tomorrow's a new move, and simply that's it. Right now, we know that this was the trade. It's already happened. You guys can walk away from your computer now. So this was up yesterday on the screen. We talked about this yesterday. The same target. We haven't moved it. I don't update my Bitcoin charts overnight. You don't believe me? Go look at yesterday's video. I don't touch my charts. These are all marked from yesterday. We marked this, said it has to hold this. If it doesn't, it's going down here. Did exactly that. Now you would simply be able to just go and do whatever you want for the day. You just set your stop somewhere relatively around, depending on your leverage and what you need to make for profits. Like we talked about that in the trading live videos. We've talked about that. If you're not too familiar with that, go and look at risk versus reward and things like that in some of the trading live videos I've done. And, at a minimum, you make whatever 40-50% here, even if that's, you have $200 on the trade on 100x, that's still $100 on the day. If that's your daily income and that's all you need, fine. If you're like me and you're trading 2,500x, you've already still made minimum $1,000. You could get out now if you want to hit your goal for the day. This would be, even right now at 2.5%, this is like $6,000, $7,000 almost. Well, you're going quick, so you wouldn't really exit the trade here. Maybe if you even wanted to take exit like right here, you'd be at 7,500 on the day already. You just walk away. The levels hit. There's no other work to be done on Bitcoin other than to manage your position. And then that just gets into a whole nother realm of butterfly effect and blueprint. And if you're actively trading it all day long, you want to hold your position, that's fine. You can do that. And that's a different thing completely. But anyways, the trade is there. It's executed perfectly. And now you're just kind of in this moment where, you simply just take your 3%. You're close to 10 grand. Yeah, like you're $7,500 already for the day. So it's very. Oh, anyways, that's the numbers I use. I use $2,500 per trade on 100x because it's the maximum amount you can trade. So then, anyways, whatever you're trading with on these as your targets and income goals. Again, we talk about that in the trading live videos. So you go watch that and you'll get a clear understanding of that. Maybe not exactly how to do it, but at least what I'm referring to. That's more of like blueprint stuff. That's the execution layer of trading. That's procedural analysis, understanding the execution of trades and when to be in them and when not to be in them. So when you enter a trade, you need to start going down the path of understanding procedural analysis, which is the execution and management of trades. Yeah, very simple. You just got licked on a long last night. Yeah, you got to be pretty damn accurate. But I mean, again, that's why I'm here, right? Yes, you lose the additional funds, Frankie. That whatever you put on the trade, there's different ways you can do cross margin, which I don't recommend, or you can do Isolated is the name of the other one, I believe. Isolated or cross. Yeah, isolated. Isolated is where you put, say, $100 on a position, and if it liquidates, you lose $100. Cross leverage would be it takes the money from your account to keep you in your position. So be careful, because you could lose your entire account on cross leverage. But in isolated, if you put $100 on the trade and you have $1 million in your account, all you would lose is that $100, and that's it. As long as you're on isolated, it's an option you have to do when you do leverage. But if you were on cross, you would just keep funding that position with your main account. Can you teach us short interest and everything? I don't know what you mean by short interest. It's funny how most YouTubers say that using anything above 25x leverage is gambling. Yeah, well, that's the difference between somebody like me who's, you know, worked with some of the top. Well, I'll just say that's just their style. I'll just say that that's just their style. I mean, we've been here for a week and we've been like laser accurate every single time. Every single 100x trade that I said that I would have, that I'm doing on these charts, every single, there's not a single liquidation yet. If you followed my every trade I done on screen, you'd probably be up. I think it's about 45%, which is 4,500%. So how much is that? $140K or so? 115K in a week? Not bad. I mean, I haven't been wrong on a single call out yet. Not a single one. So, I mean, yeah, other people can say leverage trading is risky if they want. They're probably also using indicators. There's a difference between, I don't even know how to say this. There's different lanes of profitability in trading. Are you a profitable trader? Yes or no? Probably only 1% of traders are, or 10%, or whatever the metric is. I'm not exactly sure, but whatever, we'll say 10%. 10% of traders are. 9 out of those 10 traders, like, profitability could be anything from $500 a year to 20 grand a year. Or profitability could mean that you're an elite trader making 10 or 20 million dollars a year. So there's it's all just different levels, I suppose. That's all. But it's definitely not gambling at over 25x. I find 25x like too easy. That's why I trade 100x max amounts. I have made a TradingView tutorial, not a Binance one. Bingus. Stuff I'll likely record this year. What turned into 20 minutes is now 50 minutes. I still want to stay. Yikes. I do enjoy the streaming. It's pretty fun. I checked out GME yesterday. Feel like trading with indicators can be profitable. Good luck with that. Your problem is you get too greedy and don't get out when you should at proper targets. Yeah, that's experience, right? Experience and knowledge. Go watch past streams, Milo or Milo. Milo, I believe it's Milo. There is a very simple, very, very simple reason why GameStop broke out. GME, it's very simple. There's like one trend of broken, that's it. So you guys see all the news. I'm gonna let you guys in on something. You guys see this news around GameStop, GME, okay? So everybody knows what's going on with GME. They're calling it the meme stock in the news, and there's articles coming out about how a hedge fund is blaming Wall Street bets to, like, I think the headline was "Congrats, you guys! Congrats, a bunch." I don't know what it was. I was like, "Congrats, you bunch of idiots! You almost bankrupt the hedge fund." You're reading what you're supposed to read. Let's put it that way. You're not reading the truth. You're reading what people want you to read. That's all I'm going to say. If you guys think that a hedge fund with billions of dollars had massive shorts hedged against something that had been in long-term accumulation and was breaking a trend, you are very, very silly to have those thoughts. If you think a hedge fund that has again, let's put this number into perspective. We're not talking about millions, we're talking about billions. A hedge fund that has billions of dollars, if you think they can't see a simple trend breaking, if you buy that story, I think you need to dig a little deeper and open your mind. You are reading what you're supposed to read because that's what's being engineered for you to read. You read what they want you to read. That's right, Caleb. You guys think that a company, a hedge fund, not only would they lose money on that position, but that they would have billions at risk without stops, without any kind of safeties in place, without any kind of auto sell-offs once a trend breaks. And if you think that a hedge fund is going to be opening shorts during accumulation, you guys are just falling to the system. And people, what people want is they want people to go follow Wall Street bets so that it can be used to their demise. Okay, so just think about the grand scheme of things for a second, Dave. Like, it was so easy to see the breakout on GameStop. It's like one line, and it's so easy. And there was weeks and weeks and weeks of pre-notification that this event was going to happen. Weeks, literal weeks. And then there was literally days and days and days of price moving up before it broke out prior to this big breakout. So if you think that a hedge fund that's worth billions of dollars got there by luck and that they had their whole entire hedge fund based on shorts, you're reading what they want you to read. Okay, like open the blinds, guys. Pull the drawstring, open the blinds. You're in the dark and it's bright outside. When Bitcoin dumped, my friend kept searching for news that caused it. I was cringing so hard. Yeah. I was laughing at it last night and was on Wall Street Bets live stream. Yeah. Since 2016, I opened my eyes and realized mainstream headlines are lies and half-truth. Yeah. It's going to end so bad. Yeah. Hack the YouTube algorithm. BTC 100x leverage trader. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of clickbaity, but I mean, that's what I am. So it wouldn't really be clickbait. It would just be me telling the truth. But yeah, I mean, I could clickbait it. So true. I need to rewatch your live stream. You know what, man? You don't need to do that. Let's go to GME. Here we go. The GME chart. You guys bullied me into this. One trend break, second trend break. If you guys think these are monthly candles, okay? So let's go here. These are monthly candles. If you guys think a hedge fund worth billions of dollars is stupid enough to hold shorts for 4 months, look, like okay, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they maybe opened a short here. Let's just go with their story. They open a short here. First off, they would not open a short in accumulation. Second off, their shorts would be open from here and they would simply exit their profits as soon as this trend broke. And if they didn't do it on this trend because for some reason they dropped the ball and everybody was asleep at the wheel and half of the company got fired over this, half of the company just got fired, let me tell you, they would still be in profits from where they shorted. Like these are monthly candles. This didn't just creep up and happen. This isn't like, oh, it just happened overnight. This was going on for months, this accumulation cycle. It broke a trend. It's very straightforward. It's very simple. Do you think a hedge fund is holding through this? Like, do you think a company worth billions of dollars got there by luck? Just like, don't even worry about the TA. Just think of common logic for a human, from just like a human being and money standpoint. Like, do you think a hedge fund, where are they opening a short that they're even losing money on this? What are they opening up a short against trend? What kind of madness is this? Do you think they have billions of dollars by taking positions like this? It doesn't even make sense. So yeah, okay, for mainstream media and for the majority of the market, then fine. You can sell these stories and you get more bad money in the market. Then you just get more stupid money in the market. Now people are going to go and follow Wall Street Bets signals, because all of a sudden now Wall Street Bets is now looks like the golden boy, and this is all just propagated by people who want you to follow their trades so that they can just it's madness if people think that this is like, oh, Wall Street Bets just screwed a hedge fund. You're reading what you're supposed to be reading. AMC2, I believe you, man. Probably just a very, screw it. Probably just a very simple trend break. You can already see it. It's right here. Come on. You can already see it. It's right there. What's the news? Walking Dead season 9, AMC. They do Walking Dead, right? What's the news? Or I don't even know. I didn't know. It's probably on like season 20. I don't watch Walking Dead, but anyways, it broke a trend. There's no news here. There's no nothing. And it probably had an interior trend. It broke right there. Broke its trend. What's the problem? Where's the issue, right? Like there's no news. It's all the same thing. It's not Wall Street Bets. It's not any of these things that people think it is. You're reading what you're the goldfish in the pond, just waiting for the little flakes to come at the surface. And the big man hedge fund is just, okay, time to feed these little fish. They're about to die. Just sprinkle it in, and you're just waiting for the flakes. That's all you're doing. This is all like, yeah. I hope people don't fall for that. If we can nail 100x trades every single step of the way for weeks on end on this stream for 2 weeks now straight, 100, we're talking about 100x positions here. We're not talking about 1x. We're talking about 100x without liquidation. If we can nail these trades every single time, trust me, there's a science. It's very simple. Anybody tells you otherwise, just refer them to my stream and just be like, well, this guy can do it, so you're on crack. If the product is free, you are the product. You know, I've said this before last week. How do big hedge funds ensure that they keep making money? Well, they gotta make sure stupid money keeps coming into the market. So they make stories about news articles. They make stories like the Wall Street Bets and this and that. And they make it very alluring for the general person to want to be in the market. They don't make their money by edging out the other elites. Why would you fight other elites if you're Conor McGregor? You take the, well, maybe that's a bad example right now because Conor McGregor, he's a, you know, okay, that's fine. If you're talking about money in the markets, you don't make your money by beating up and taking head on the other elites. You get just more stupid money to come into the market. So you propagate stories. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. I've been in a lot of different places in this day trading world, worked with a lot of companies, worked with hedge funds before, worked with big S&P 500 companies, training their people. I'm not talking out of my ass. I'm talking out of experience. And it's just so easy to prove on the charts. I don't need that even if that statement was a complete lie, which it's not, but even if it was, it wouldn't matter because it's just so easy to see on the charts anyways, that you don't even need someone like me vetoing the truth. You don't even need that. You just simply need a few tools on a chart and the knowledge to understand what's happening in the moves. But, you know, this stuff is pretty complex, to be fair. Like, it did take me over a decade to figure it all out. And, you know, I still work on creating new theories to crack the new markets and how they're evolving. I, you know, devote my life to this. So yeah, even it's such an advanced game. It's not even funny. You only come here to see the content rants about fundamentals. Yeah, man. Well, you come every day, you'll see them. I promise you that. It'll either be on Bitcoin and how useless it is, or hedge funds and how they propagate things. You'll see the rants, and that's for sure. Would love to see the M3 one day. Sure. Do a ride along. It's a good idea. It's a really nice color. It's on my Twitter. Mexico blue, very rare color, white leather interior, ultimate package. So it is a very rare package on it too, fully kitted out. I've got some extra carbon fiber parts that I've put on it. Set of SSR wheels that I custom ordered from Japan. I'm a big fan of SSR wheels. I spent a lot of my life building motorcycles and bikes with my dad, and then in my teenage years, I was into the street car scene, so like tuner cars, and yeah, I love cars. You remember on Twitter? Yeah, I'll do some stuff for it. I'll do some like log stuff, some IRL stuff with it. Yeah, they want dumb money. Exactly. Exactly. Well, I hope you guys took this position because it's kind of just like easy free money. And yeah. I used to be a poker player. Poker got shut down, Victor, back on Black Friday in 2011. And then I went from poker to day trading because it was the only way I could pay for education. So my initial experience was I was a poker player in university, and I have 11 years of university, double major, studied my master's in architecture. Initial experiences, slow and steady, tried to crack the markets, and here we are 10 years later. Recently discovered your course. Not particularly interested in becoming a day trader, rather a long-term investment, 1 to 3 year. Would you say your course is still useful for me? I think understanding what's in the markets is still useful for you. I think that if you're talking about as an investor, I think it's very useful because if you're an investor, you want to protect your investment. So even if it's just to see the bigger moves that happen every few years, having great insight like my courses just to see what's going to happen with your investments, I think is invaluable. So you can take two approaches to investing because to me, investing is anything over a few weeks. Like I really don't even feel comfortable saying I'm a day trader if I'm holding a position for a few weeks. As an investor, I see anything after a few weeks as an investment. So if you're holding something, you're saying a 1 to 3 year period, there may be in that 1 to 3 year period a couple spots where it really makes sense to maybe release your asset and buy down a little shorter. So if you were going to take like a day as a day trader, we could take 50 trades a day, and over the course of a year, you'd be at tens of thousands of trades. As an investor, even if it was only 1 trade a year, and you're increasing your profits by 20, 30, 40% each time, even if you're only trading once a year, just to have that knowledge of what's happening, and also to protect your investment. Even if you say you took one to 3 trades a year, or even just 1 trade a year, and over a 3 year period only 3 trades, you're like undividedly an investor to begin with. But even if you didn't take any trades and your stance was even further removed, saying that, okay, I just want to be an investor, you just need to know when to get out, and that's 1 trade when you get in and when you should get out, and even that's 1 trade. So if it's any substantial amount of money, if it's any amount of money at all, I don't think it can harm you to have the education to understand, like, okay, here's a good spot to get out, and here's where I should wait to see where my investment goes to. A lot of people, I think, they make an investment, they wait 3 years, and 99% of the time an investor says, oh, I should have sold here, here was the best spot to sell. Well, I'm selling now, I still made profit, so I'm happy, but it could have been 3 times the amount of money. So understanding where that moment is also will be invaluable for you. So yeah, I think it would be very, very wise use of your time. But I mean, with that said, take it as you are. Can you help me when to exit the trade? Whenever you're comfortable profits, man. You would love to watch me play CSGO and Valorant. So I played CSGO in the past. I was DMG. I haven't played in a long time. Valorant, I did play. I made it to the rank before Radiant. So it's either Diamond or Platinum. I can't remember. I played for about 2 weeks or 3, well, maybe 3 weeks. I played 3 weeks. I don't get too much time to play video games anymore. So Valorant, I made it to the rank. Whatever it is, the one under Radiant, Platinum or Diamond, I can't remember. So I played Valorant a little bit there, and you're using ScreenSync? Okay, so I don't use ScreenSync. I just have everything programmed to my Stream Deck MVM. I'm not using like a sync bar or anything like that. Callum, I did that yesterday. You ever pay attention to the order book? Never. 0. I don't care what's happening with the volume in the order book. Should I be marking after FOT course? I would be getting through FOT course first, Lemon. My goal is to gain more than 10% regular per year. Right now, I'm heavily invested into index funds and target funds. I want to do more informed, longer-term individual stock investing. Yeah, so that's where the courses will definitely help you, because even if it's just to give you an understanding of, hey, this might be a good time to get out because it might be breaking down. You're not only protecting your current positions, but you may be getting more out of your long position. So, as an investor, you could be, and I don't know your stance, you could be anywhere from having $10 million investments all the way to only to having $1,000 investments. I'm not sure your stance, but in any scenario, understanding where your targets are, like, invaluable, right? Just more money for you. Did you buy anything yet? What do you mean by that, Noble? Did you manage your stop loss differently? I just set my stop loss to a cent over liquidation. I'm guessing no, but it was one thing. Yeah, no, never, dude, never. It doesn't matter to me. I don't even look at my exchange, to be honest. I just set my price and that's it. I don't care about what, like, I don't look at the volume. I don't look at books. All of that is so irrelevant. It's not even funny. Book orders, order blocking, none of it makes any difference. Volume, order blocking, it's like all completely, it's like little tidbits of information, but like, yeah. You can't know the events of the future in the moment, right? Like it just does not. Losses for spot trading, whatever you're comfortable with, Nazim. Whatever you're comfortable with, my dude. Like spot trading is whatever your risk tolerance is. Like, you know, that's a pretty big question, right? Are you investing? Are you day trading? Are you in and out of positions? Are you know, like that's there's no one clear-cut answer for that. It's whatever you're comfortable with in spot trading, I suppose. We got a crazy long day and we're still here. Why are we still here? We should be getting off stream. I do have to go in a minute though, because my son has a doctor's appointment. So regardless if I want to stay or not. Rather, found out what you call hold levels is what others call order blocks. That's not true at all. That market's always the opposite of everyone. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know how much money you need to make sure spot trading makes sense. I guess that depends on your lifestyle and your bills and overhead and stuff like that. Jabo? Is that how I say your name? Jabo? I guess that depends on your lifestyle, Jabo. It depends if you need X amount for your mortgage and lifestyle and if it's a career for you or if it's just a pastime. I mean, I don't think I can answer that question. I think you have to answer that question. Bye, Dad. Yeah, soon. I'm trading today to get to buy the expert tier. That's the goal. 4 days left on the expert tier annual sign up for free blueprint and butterfly. So only 4 days, guys. Once it's gone, it's gone. I agree with John. Why trade to buy expert tier? Buy expert tier, then trade. I agree because I'm a fan of educating first. I feel a lot of. I get a lot of people come to me who lose money first and then want to know how it's done, and that could be subjugated by just training first as much as you can, as deep as what humanly allows you, and then recovering the. It's like this. The more, okay, here, we'll use this example. Like, how much money do I make on this trade? Currently up 10,000 and some odd dollars. $10,500. Fine, we're up $10.5 thousand. You know how long it takes someone to make 10.5K in the markets normally? It could take them 6 months to lose 10K when you could study for, and then at that point, then they have the realization that, hey, I should educate and find out and understand how to actually do this properly first, and then I can make money afterwards. Okay. So by the way, if I was in this trade, I'd be getting out right now. I would be getting out right now at right there. So that would be my execution right there. Is the trade is done right there for me if I was in this trade, because I hit my daily goal of 10K. So too often I see people say like, okay, I've been trading for a year. I lost whatever, 10 grand, 20 grand. I don't know, whatever amount, doesn't matter. Time is valuable in day trading. Time is so valuable. It's not even funny, because like, look, here's one trade that we talked about yesterday. We set one trade. We just made 10K. The time is the value here. Time is the only value in day trading. So when you're thinking of, oh, I'm going to try this on my own, and that's okay. Try it on your own if you want. I'm not saying people can't be successful, but I see a lot of people who lose money share the same story. I've tried this for a year. I've tried this for 2 years. I've tried this for 6 months. I lost this amount of money. When it's so easy to make it in the markets, it almost becomes mindless not to think, oh, I should educate first and then trade, because by doing that, you're going to increase your profits like Like I can't, I don't know. Everybody's different. Tenfold, twofold, onefold, threefold. I don't know. Maybe 50-fold. I don't know. You're all going to be different. But by educating first, at least you're cutting off all the fat, all the bad stuff that has to happen before you can start to actually grow, right? So, I mean, I'm just a fan of educating first. You know, the route people want to do it is up to them. But, you know, if people are asking me my opinion, it's like educate first, get good at the stuff, and then money will never be the issue. It'll be time. It'll be, oh, I'm too hooked on day trading. I can't stop making, you know, money. I don't know how to spend my time. It'll be other things. It will be procedural. It'll be mental analysis, but it won't be the trading and the money, right? So I'm a fan of educating first, but each to their own. Everybody's going to have their own path that they want to follow. It's just my opinion is you educate first. Take that with a grain of salt, though. I'm 11 years in university. I spent my whole life educating, and then I spent a decade cracking these markets. Like, you'll take it with a grain of salt because I'm someone who's, you know, a stout believer in education. I doubled my wallet in 15 days only through your logic of price action, high quality educational material, sharpen my axe before trying to cut the tree. Yep. Everybody in the stream should get out and try to bring someone to the channel, point them in the direction, share one of Cotton Candy's videos or something. I'll drop a comment on other YouTube videos. Thank you so much, Crypto. Well, we get to 50K and Blueprint's going free to the channel. So that's even another course for you guys. You know, Future of Trading is running out. It's going to be done in about 2 weeks. And then people are going to be thirsty for the next course. So as soon as we hit 50,000 subscribers, Blueprint's going free on the YouTube channel. So, and then the people who signed up for the expert tier annual membership, then they get Butterfly Effect segment 1 for free. So it's like a win for everybody. So I would agree, go help the channel grow. Of course, I'm going to say that, plug it. I'll also do the shilling of the subscribe. So we're going to spam the subscribe button, all that good stuff. So this is like shill complete. We're through that phase of the stream. We don't need to shill now. But yes, go do my bidding. Shill for me, and I'll shill myself too. FOT probably advanced 5 years of learning. That is why I'm saving money to buy courses rather than trading to buy courses. Yeah, I agree, John. FOT does advance people huge leaps and bounds. And then it's like, if you're going to trade to buy courses, you'd just be further off buying courses and then paying back whatever. Then trying to pay back. It will happen so fast. Great channel and content. Me and my friends are big fans. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Flute. I won't say the first part of your name, but Flute, thank you so much, Flute. Why do 80% of my trades go the opposite direction of my TA? You're reverse, man. You got to do reverse TA in your case. What do you do when Bitcoin only moves 1 to 2% a day? Just how it was doing in October. Well, 1 to 2% a day is still like 5K a day, so it's okay. Hey, love the courses. Hey, Nico, what's up, dude? Thanks so much. Thanks as always. Have a great day. Yeah, I gotta go, guys. It's way past the time. My kiddo's doctor's appointment. I gotta leave in 15 minutes, and I'm barely dressed and ready. My hair is done, but I'm in a t-shirt and shorts. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Future of Trading is coming out in 45 minutes. I got a new video coming out tomorrow, new premiere tomorrow. So Future of Trading and a new video tomorrow and the stream. So we got like 3 videos coming tomorrow. This video today, Friday is going to be another new video, 2 videos coming out on Saturday. It's a very busy week. So I'm looking forward to it and see you guys later.